Now the first carry for King Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Jackson now on second down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. To throw is May. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
3rd down and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll be 2nd down. Crazy. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Crazy. From out of the gun, here's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
On 3rd and long, here's May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Patriots field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Patriots out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. No, we changed it. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. For Cloud Smith, there to bring him down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New England.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn up.
And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
Makes the score Patriots 17. Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
He takes off. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. This brought in past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Crazy. Diddy, what's up?
On 2nd down, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dell, the motion man. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Rolling right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Wallace to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
4 yards.
1st and 10.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Pass Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 17. Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. And off it is Henderson heading left. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Patriots first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy.
Now, May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
May to throw on second down. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Douglas in motion. May to the air once more. He's got Douglas going deep. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
180.
Play action now. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
For the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good stick. And the Ravens will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Dell, the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's May. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
May to the air again on 2nd down. Pushed out to his left. Coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 43, here's second and 8. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They try the right side with Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be third down.
Crazy. Here goes up. Maybe what's up?
Here's May. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Five.
Douglas in motion.
Hey, what's up?
To throw on first down is May. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's May again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from football. And it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Douglas in motion. Throw again is May. That complete to Henderson. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there.
Oh, the ball's out. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. The ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabab. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Crazy. Here goes it.
Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Green, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Crazy. Eddie, what's that? 5.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Patriots ready for the punt. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get about 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
No.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll give it going left. There's Henry. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25.
On run play. This is Hill. And he's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 32-yard
So,
line.
both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. It's not going to lose yardage. It's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Crazy.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's May. He'll get this out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, New England.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Once more, it's Henderson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Gibson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Change it. Sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Finish it up! You! 180! Finish it!
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Crawford very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hey, middle. Finish it on! You at finish it on! Sit on!
Back to throw, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.